Miles from ProCycleTech and CyclingMechanic.com. Just wanted to kind of go over some of my tips and tricks that allowed me to ride the Rockies this year. 6 days of riding, over 450 miles, 27,000 feet of climbing. You spend a lot of time in the saddle. If your shorts are not perfect or not in good condition, you're definitely going to be suffering. So first thing I recommend, don't go cheap. Spend the extra money on a really good pair of shorts. Make sure that they have a top quality chamois. And a lot of you, if you look back at some of the old footage of Lance when he was racing in the Tour, get on his bike and you start riding for a little while and you get up and he's adjust his chamois. There's nothing wrong with adjusting your chamois, because a lot of times what will happen is it'll get folded over in one spot, or it may develop kind of a sticky spot around your butt, and you want to make sure that that thing is in the right place and you're not developing any hot spots. The other thing is, chamois cream. Some chamois creams are a little bit thinner than others. They're good for shorter rides, but when we spend a lot of time in the saddle, you definitely want to have the thick stuff. If you can't carry the thick stuff with you and you only have the thin, try to find a small container that'll fit in your jersey. You can carry a little bit of sample with it. The guys from Chamois Butter, they make these little travel size ones, and you've seen them at the bike shops. They're right by the checkout counter. Grab a bunch of them, stick them in your jersey, take them with you on long trips. They're really good, especially at 4 or 5 hour rides. You definitely want to have something in there that you can put on in the middle of the ride, not to be gross about it. If you develop something, this stuff works really well. It's it's got a medicinal quality to it. It's super thick and it will help you. I mean, it helped me during the ride. So, bag balm, good thing. The other thing on long rides, this may be silly. Cottonelle baby wipes. You can get travel size ones. I use Action wipes because they're better. I hate to be gross about it, but you go to the bathroom and you gotta make sure you're clean, man. Honestly, if you have anything bad, it's gonna come back to haunt you. And sunscreen. High altitude riding, sun riding at any kind, sunscreen is good. This Bullfrog 36, it's good stuff. It goes on easy and it stays on all day long. It's really good stuff. The other thing, water, man. Drink. I drank 3 of these a day on the ride. That is a lot of water. Tons and tons of ounces of water. So drink is the big thing. And then finally, I never really liked these things. Okay, and those of you who are out there know what I'm talking about. Some of my friends that I met on the ride this year, they swear by these things. And I put on a brand new set of Speedplay Zero cleats before I left my house to ride the Rockies. And when I got home, my cleats were nuked from walking at the aid stations, post-ride, whatever. These cafe covers that you can get them for looks, you can get them for Speedplays, you can get them for anything. Buy them, stick them in your jersey, and they will help you, especially after your cleats start to get jammed up from doing 4 or 5 hours and you go to multiple aid stations and they're all clogged up. Those cafe covers will keep them clean and your cleats will be good. You won't develop what I've developed from the ride, which is probably a direct correlation, and that's Achilles tendonitis from being stuck in one position for too long. So, all that stuff, very important. That's my tip for this week. Thanks for tuning in. This is Brian from the ProCycleTech.